Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back to the Den of Tools. Today is Monday, April 15th. So not only is it tax day, but it's time for Deals of the Week. All right, let's jump into it. We got a ton of hot deals. It seems like somebody just finally clued into the fact that it's springtime. We want to, up our game here, get some new tools, get out there and tackle some of these chores we might have been putting off over the winter. So let's jump into it. First off, we got to thank today's sponsors. First off is AnyKit Tire Inflator, 12,000 milliamp hour battery and 12 volt DC dual power. So in other words, you can run off a battery, you can plug it directly into your car. You can run it off a USB also. Goes up to 150 PSI. Again, that's going to be like bike tire kind of stuff for those road tire kind of things. Actually, you know what? I got one on the bench. Let's take a look on it. Here it is right here. Nice unit, not too big, not too small, and so here, and it's coming with these invisible screens here. You just come over and you press the power button, hold it for a minute there, and it pops up and shows you the whole 9 yards. Really easy to navigate through. You can go through all the different presettings, car, bike. What was that one? I thought it was bike before that. Oh wait, I'm switching it around here. So we got car, motorcycle, moped, bike. There we go. And then sporting equipment and that kind of stuff. And then also you can go to the, just to enter your own kind of thing. Of course, plus takes it up, negative takes it down. And then you can see here we're on kilograms per, square centimeter or something like that. We can go straight to PSI. We can go to bar. We can go to KPA. There we go. So you can cycle right through all those different settings. You got your charging and output because, of course, it also works as a battery power bank. There's your DC 12 volt in for that kind of stuff. It's got a light up on the top there if we can get to it there. Nice little light there we got. And then pretty much nothing else. It does have little feet on it, so it's not going to skitter around on you like some of the other ones will. I've seen those kind of try to run off. Here's the 12 volt car adapter. Has a few of the little bits there for working with your footballs, basketballs, and whatnot. Comes with a nice cloth bag. Doesn't come with the semi-rigid case. Wish it did. AnyKit, if you're listening, semi-rigid cases, it's kind of my thing there. I really like them. Anyway, coming in at $89.99 on this one. That's going to get you 25% off of list. All right, moving along. Next up, we got, I know it's a little bit different, but they reached out to me and they're like, you know what, spring's out here. Your guys are going to want to get out of the shop and go camping. I'm like, all right, well, let's see what kind of deals you can do for us. And it's kind of weird, so bear with me if you will. Camel Crown tents for camping, 2, 3, 4, 5-person dome tents here. So we're looking here at the Army Green. It's a 2-person tent, and it's coming in at $43.79, all right? But check this out. If you go with the different colors, the price changes. Here we got $32.73 on this one. This one's good. Some of them are kind of expensive. Look at it. It's the same one as this. $71 versus, and again, it says it's a 2-person tent. Doesn't say it's any different. We come down here. This one is $32.98, $43.39, $71 again. 32 on the navy blue, 43.39. There was another one in here 31 or something, 67. Bright safety orange so they can find you when you're lost camping out there in the great outdoors. $32.79, not a bad price on it, honestly. $44 and 71. So just be aware there's some variance in the prices. 32 and change seems to be the lowest that we're going to get on it. Nice little 2-person tent. Nothing super exciting about it, but it's your nice, basic, lightweight, portable tent there. All right, let's keep going. Next up, Olife anniversary sale, of course, is going on now. I did a video on it yesterday. Go and check it out. I can't say enough. I love the new Arkfeld. All right. I mean, there's nothing different about it. I got it upside down. There's nothing different about it except for the paint job. But if you appreciate the old vintage Toyota Stripe, and those of you guys who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you own one of those, even if you got the new retro version, you got to get one of these. You just have to. Of course, there's the Arkfeld Pro, which means it's got a flashlight, it's got a laser, and it's got a UV light. All of that in a slim package, fits in your pocket, nice little clip there. Anyway, go check it out. A lot of stuff on sale. Maybe look at the video I did yesterday so you can check that out. All right, let's get back into it. And then Civi, now this isn't sponsored. We're going to get into the other stuff. Not sponsored, but they did send me this knife a while ago. Hold on, let me pull it out. And I know you're like, it's $100 for that knife. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you need to buy a $100 knife that's not even on sale. That's not what we do here. That would be ridiculous. All right, but this is a nice knife. All right, I love this knife, and it's lightweight. It fits good in the hand. The color pattern kind of grew on me. At first, I was like, man, I don't know, but anyway, check this out. So we come over here, $100 knife, right? Well, wait. What if I told you there's a 50% off coupon on this? 50% off, good until the 30th, end of the month there. So, yeah, we're going to have a link there. That's going to drop it in half. That's a ridiculous deal. Okay. Next up, let's keep going. We got Craftsman, sent in by a viewer here. Craftsman 55-foot pocket laser distance measurer. Normally was $32, coming in 38% off, down to $19.98, just under $20. We got now this is the Milwaukee, and here's what I'm going to say about this real quick. So this is a Milwaukee cutoff tool, M12, comes with the battery. You're getting the full kit on this thing here. Battery charger. Let me see if there's a picture showing the whole thing. Here we go. There you go. Battery charger. It's not even one of the little batteries. You're looking at the 4.0 battery. That's a heck of a combo kit for $152, $150, $159, 40% off a list. Here's the thing. This is not sold by Amazon, and it's not sold by Milwaukee. This is, when you buy like this, it's not through an authorized reseller. The reseller on this is BJB Retail, whoever they are. So understand that you're getting what's often referred to as gray market. In other words, we don't know how they sourced it. They're not an authorized reseller. Milwaukee, for the most part, has basically said, well, if you don't have the receipt, just give us the serial number. That'll tell us the birth date of the tool. And if it's still within the 5 years on that, we'll go by that. Hopefully, they'll keep doing it that way. They could change at a moment's notice. There have been indications that they're like, well, we'd really like to see a receipt. So just be aware. Again, I'm not your dad, as far as we know. So anyway, make sure you think about it before you pull the trigger on that one. All right, let's keep going here. Somebody asked for jack pads, and I'm not exactly sure what sort they meant, but I'm going to assume that they meant the kind that goes on your jack stand there, so you can make sure that you're getting things put up there right. So here's one. Now, depending on the style of jack that you have, whether these will work or not, okay? So anyway, these are basically, they're anti-slip, and there's a deep trough in it for the pinch weld if you're lifting by that part of your car. Normally $20, they're coming in at $18.99. We're also seeing these that get the round kind, and then you have the kind also for your jack stand. So you're getting both the kind for your jack and for the jack stand, $15, but there's a coupon right here. It's going to knock 5% off the price of that, all right? Then we got off-road jacks. I got to talk about this because I've been talking about the National Hardware Show, and I got more videos coming up about it. But the off-road jacks are everywhere. Everyone and their brother, who if they had a jack in their display, except for one, I was gonna say, if they had a jack in their display, they also had an off-road jack just like this. Now, a lot of people are going to sit there and say, well, you're ripping off, a lot of people claim that someone's ripping off someone. Everyone wants to say they're ripping off Eagle, I can't remember what it is, the guys who first launched the commercial off-road jack. The fact of the matter is, they were ripping off the people who were selling conversion kits where you'd like buy a Harbor Freight jack or something else and convert it to an off-road jack. And those guys were ripping off the guys who DIY'd it and posted it into Instagram and stuff themselves. So I don't want to hear any of this about so-and-so owns the concept of this, because they don't. All right, unless you're the first guy to do it and you post it on Instagram, and you should have patented that stuff. Anyway, fact of the matter is, Cat has a really nice one out here. It's not the cheapest. It's not the most expensive. $389.98, $390, call it what it is. If you're looking for one, seems to be good. One thing I really like about this jack stand, or this off-road jack here, is the fact that they put the secondary handle rather than the side, like Harbor Freight puts theirs on the side, and I guess that's all right. I love the fact that it's up front because it's a more natural position to grab and carry it by. I wish Harbor Freight would take some notes there, because look, you got a handle on the back, handle on the front, makes it so much easier to pick this thing up. That said, I really wish you'd stop frickin' photoshopping this stuff. All right, that is clearly not lifting that truck. Or if it is, you've got the most bizarre lighting I've ever seen. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, but that sure as heck looks Photoshopped. You tell me below, shopped or not. I want to hear it because, it's beyond a pet peeve. I've adopted him and made him my own. Photoshopped product photos drive me up a friggin' wall. All right, let's keep going. We got here Craftsman Mechanic Set, SAE and metric, 159 piece here. That's a lot of stuff there for, normally it's not a huge discount, coming down 6% from 207 to 193. But if you're looking for the Craftsman line, you're looking for kind of a one and done solution, this might be the one to go with. Next up, we got some Makita drill bits here. Look at this. They're titanium, gold-plated titanium drill bits because, of course, I need gold drill bits. Silver just won't do for me because that's not how I roll. Anyway, these are good quality drill bits. I give them a hard time. It's nice case, good drill bits, and they're $11 for Makita quality. I think that's just a no-brainer. So next we got Fantic. I've talked about Fantic before. You know I'm a big fan of theirs. I couldn't help myself. Come on, guys. Number one bestseller in power screwdrivers, and it's on sale. It's down from $80 to $55.90, $56. And then there's a 10% off coupon on top of that that's going to knock $6 off. So that's going to be $50 even, if I'm doing my math right, and I sometimes do. I think that's a hell of a price for something like this. I use mine all the time, more around the desk than in the shop, as it were. But I do a lot of electronic stuff as well, so maybe that's just me. Anyway, I can't recommend them enough. Good stuff there. The X-Tool, somebody was asking for more OBD2 stuff. Well, X-Tool's got a couple of them here. Limited time deals on these, all right? This is their top of the line Bluetooth scanner. It's bi-directional. I do believe that if you want the full bi-directional and everything else, that it does have a subscription, all right? Now, as the basic stuff, there's cheaper ones out there. This is basically high-end prosumer grade bidirectional. Remember, bidirectional means that you can not only listen to the car giving you codes, but you can send commands back to the car to test different and various things. This is where you really get into what I consider to be true diagnostics at that point. Anyway, it's $169, 15% off, limited time deal on that. If you want to get super serious about it, this is my go-to I keep in the shop. I've had lots of people send me stuff. This is what I keep for my personal use. I have the X-Tool D7S. We talked about the D7 a week or two ago. This is the D7S. It probably was not 2 weeks ago because I was having surgery. So last week or 2 weeks before that. Anyway, again, this is a professional grade bidirectional scanner. It's the upgrade over the basic D7. 36 plus resets, all system diagnosis. And again, if you want full use out of it, there's going to be a subscription that goes along with it because at that level, you need to keep up with the latest codes. So just be aware of that. You can use the basic features, all the regular stuff, but if you want to keep up with all the codes as they come out, you're going to need that. Understand this is a lightning deal. 85% are already claimed. All right, that's how good this is. Just got posted, 85% already claimed. So you're going to want to jump on this ASAP. All right, next up, this I have no experience with, but come on, we've all seen these on Amazon and you want to try one. And I want you to try one so I don't have to, and I don't have to worry about losing any digits. I kid a little bit. Anyway, I'm intrigued by them, aren't you? And look at this, on sale right now for $63 plus a 10% off coupon. That's going to drop another $6 and change off of that. And this isn't even the kind you hook up your own little grinder and turn into a death machine. This actually has its own motor built in. It's got, uses the abrasive belts. You got a platen right there. Anyway, it comes with several belts there apparently. And it's just barely bigger than a Coke can apparently. So I don't know. I'm intrigued by it. Let me know what you think. Is this something, you've seen these, right? Come on. You want to try one? Take one for the team. Anyway, Excelta, I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of their tools. You know what, as far as the quality, I was asking like, how good are they? They're not listed under the general tools, which might be why you don't see them very often. They're listed under the industrial and lab tools. All right, so these are precision tools. And I gotta tell you, I mean, look at this. It's listed as being for Kevlar. It's not made out of Kevlar. It's for cutting Kevlar. I think if it can cut Kevlar, it can probably cut the stuff you're working with. Anyway, it's 64% off, down from just over $18 to $6.50 and change there. So anyway, kind of cool looking shears there, or scissors. I want to try them. We also got the pliers with a bent nose, needle nose here. Great precision tools, 17% off, taking it down from list of $28 to $23.60. All right, we got the DeWalt pancake compressor. Of course, for those who don't know, DeWalt doesn't actually make these. They're made by Alton, who actually makes really good stuff. But I mean, if it's good enough for DeWalt to put their name on, I'm constantly trying to educate people on the fact that, you know, these big companies, they make their core tools, some of the secondary tools, but the tertiary tools, they usually outsource to somebody else, and that's what they're doing in this case. Anyway, this is, let's go there. We're looking at 27% off, taking this down to $159. Next up, we got, look at it, great. I talk about these power tool organizing walls a lot. I really like this setup. You're getting basically two of the standard ones plus a middle unit, tons of hanging on the side, little racks and stuff here and there. Here's a question I have. Who the hell has this many chainsaws? Dude, what are you up to? I want to hear, but I want you to call me because I don't think I want to meet you in person, if you know what I mean. It's not you, it's me, and I think you're crazy. Anyway, that's an insane amount. Again, Photoshop. Oh, I'm losing my voice over this. Photoshop kind of stuff, whatever. Anyway, but the rack is nice. Look at it. You got a nice rack there. I don't know if it comes with that little bucket thing up top, but maybe it does. Let's take a look. I'm not seeing as far as the parts thing here, but still, it's it doesn't look like it comes with it, but that'd be cool if you had a built-in reel there. That's nice. Anyway, it looks like a nice setup. If you're looking for something to hang on the wall and apparently drill directly into your cement, I know I'm giving them a hard time. Them and their Photoshops there. It's $29 off, down to $50. For $50, I think it's worth trying that thing out. And again, it's time to get organized, folks. Don't just have all your tools just rolling around. You got your hardware and your little small tools and stuff. Get one of these organizers. $36 with a 10% off coupon. It's 60 pieces. You have no excuse at this point. I don't want to hear them. All right, let's talk about a couple shop vacs. Now, these are all, I think, made by the same company. But, anyway, we got the Armor All 2 horsepower shop vac, 4-gallon wet dry. I keep saying shop vac. It's a wet dry vac. It's one of those like Xerox for copiers kind of thing, Kleenex for tissues. It's a wet dry vac, 4 gallons, 17% off, limited time deal, down to $50. Next up, we got VacMaster here. This is their 8-gallon, 5.5 peak horsepower. Check this out. This really caught my attention as I was going through the deals because I saw this little tank on the back and I'm like, whoa, what are we talking about here? I mean, it's a wet dry vac. Why have a separate tank? And oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. It is also a shampooer. So imagine that. That is kind of cool. So you get a wet dry vac and a shampooer for upholstery and carpet and whatnot. Coming in 10% off, down to $152.99. All right, and we got the 6-gallon here, kind of your middle of the road one here. 6-gallon, 4.5 horsepower, just your good basic everyday workhorse kind of wet dry vac for $80. All right, let's come up Tecton. I talk about these guys. I talk about this tool at least all the time. I talk about Tecton fairly often, but I'm reaching into my side drawer because it lives in my side drawer. I've had this thing for years at this point. If you do any kind of small repairs, especially electronic repairs, that's a great set to have. $24, and Tecton, of course, Tecton doesn't have a lifetime warranty. They have an always guaranteed warranty. I talked to the CEO and he said to me, to my face, if it has our name on it, it's under warranty. We don't care where you got it. I don't care if you found it on the side of the road. All right, let's keep going here. We got gear wrench here. We got the 3-piece. This is your serious. Like you want to be serious about doing some mechanic kind of work. Now, whether you're a pro or just a prosumer, I can't say enough about gear wrench. Are they the top of the line? No, they're not the top of the line. But look at it like this. For the price of one, how about this? I still have it here. I keep forgetting to take it back to my other shop. I have it. Here we go. For less than the price than I paid for a Snap-on. All right. For a good bit less than the price of this thing, you can get 3 Comfort Grip Flex Head locking. Get this. Let me reiterate that. For less than the price of one tool truck, you can get Flex Head, locking, Comfort Grip, extended reach. Yeah, that's why I say the things I say about Snap-on and the other ones. There are better deals out there for folks. There just are. Anyway, and this is one of them. 20% off, taking it down to $140 for the triple set there. All right, and then again, Capri. You know I'm a big fan of Capri. We showed off some of their stuff recently. This is their 3-inch drive. If this is just the one you're looking for, not locking, but it is a flex head, 72 tooth, 80-degree flex, coming in at $30.52. Kniebex, looking for some sales, didn't find much, but this one jumped out at me. Not something you normally see like this. Carpenter's end cutting tool here, coming in at $22.79. Probably, I'm guessing, a missing spot in your tool drawer. Might be time to grab that one. All right, and then I talk about the Japanese pole saws, and there's the one we talk about, Ryu tools or whatever. It's a great little saw, but it's a little saw. It's 6 inches. This is its big brother, as it were. This is not the same company per se, but the exact same style, coming in at 9.5 inches. So again, a third bigger. In fact, more than a third bigger than the other saw that we talk about. Coming in at almost the same price, $15. That's a 42% sale. This is the kind of sale I love doing here because we got $26, taking it down to $42, but we're not going to pump the brakes on this yet. We're going to hit that 5% off coupon just like that, just like you're going to hit the like button. You like that? You like how smooth that was? Yeah, it was pretty good, huh? I'm proud of myself on that one. Anyway, we're going to hit that just like you hit that like button. And that's going to knock another 5% off. So would it be $1.40, it'd be 75 cents off of that, taking down to almost 14 cents, or $14.14, we wish. And then Nico's got their Allen Hexpick set here going on 13% off, down to just under $40 at $39.95. Brothers and sisters there, if you're not using bit drivers like this, you're missing out. I get it. You can pull out an Allen key and do whatever. So much easier doing it with this. Using power tools this way is a great way. In fact, if you're really worried about it, put it on a clutched one so you don't worry about stripping anything out. Just give it a try. It's $40, get a set like this and start there, and then you'll see what we're talking about, all right? All right, let's keep going here. We got next up the lights. We talked about these lights before. I showed them as a use like in a tool cabinet kind of stuff. I use them in a gun safe. And we just got demonetized because YouTube just heard me say the bad words. Anyway, under cabinet 2-pack 2200 milliamp hour motion sensor light. So they do have a battery in them, but you could also, if you have the space to run a USB cable, you can just do that and have them as plugged in power. Normally the sale price that you see on stuff like this is $20. This one's on sale down to $15.28. Let me get over $15.28. So almost $5 below. In fact, more than $5 below. Yeah, almost $5. And then there's a 5% off coupon. But wait, don't order yet. If you order a 2-pack, let me come over here. Down here, save 5% on 2 select items. So if you order 2 of these, you should qualify for another 5% off, which makes these $14 and change. That's a ridiculous deal for these things. I got to tell you, I'm finding all sorts of places to use them. So they've got, you can turn them on motion sensor. You can manually turn them on and off. There's usually like 3 or 4 different light settings. Here's the motion sensor settings there. Say that 3 times fast. Anyway, I love these things. I can't believe how cheap you can get these for. USB-C built in. They're not exactly serviceable. You can get into them if you need to, but diffusion plate, LED strips on the inside, and magnetic surface mounting. So again, I love these things. I should probably stop ranting about them now. Outdoors, it's that time. It might be time to start watering soon. We have the Keaton Impact Sprinkler on a tripod base there, extendable tripod base, by the way. It's not just the little midget one. It goes up to a height of 37 inches. All right, we're talking real reach irrigation there with something like this. Limited time deal. Minimum height, I should say, is 16 Max height is 37, medium height is 27. And you can pretty much lock it down anywhere you want. But you're looking at $32 on that, down from $42. So you're saving $10. All right, I've talked about these carts, and they're back on sale again. $96.70, great for around the house kind of carts. Nice. I say lightweight, but if you've seen my video, and if you haven't, you're missing out. I did a video where I have a cart like this, and I have three, not one, but three of the EcoFlow power banks. Those suckers are not light. And I wheel that thing around the shop and use it for power in different places around the shop so I don't have cords going everywhere. And they handle them just fine. This is a great cart setup for under $100. All right, next up we've got the iSmart by Honeycomb, however they pronounce that. I don't care. But these are great. So basically it just plugs into your plug. Let me see if they got a picture here. So you just take your wall plug and you snap this sucker into it. Just like that. So it only plugs into one of them. The other one's a dummy just to keep it from trying to pivot or swivel or do whatnot. There is a screw pass-through so it can get locked down in place. There's your screw right there. And look at this. You're getting 2 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's, and then on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 plugs on there. So you're getting surge protection, splitter, wall mount, the whole 9 yards on that. I think you're getting surge protection. The other ones were surge protection. Maybe this one's just a splitter. I don't know. Okay. You'll have to read up on it. Anyway, for $17, this is a nice little setup there. Get you. So we use these in our RV because, the kids having like big wall plugs and stuff hanging off we got slide outs and stuff. I can just put one of these in. The slide out can come in, clears it just fine. The kids can plug it. They can charge all their devices, plug in all their stuff in their room. It's been a lifesaver, let me tell you. All right, welder, yes, welder, look at this. Bringing the heat, as it were. True Color solar-powered auto-darkening welding helmet. Just a good, solid welding helmet here. And for full disclosure, yes, Welder has sent us stuff in the past. They have, in fact, they may have sent me this helmet. Was that them? I don't know. I'll have to go check. Just assume they did. I've got a bunch of helmets. I don't remember who sent me what. But they have sent me, they've sent me a welder or two and a plasma cutter. So we try to be 100% transparent here. Don't want anyone to think we're trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. This isn't a sponsored post. I just stumbled across it. And brother, $35, 60 cents, 15% off, coming in with, yep, you got it, the hit it like the like button, apply 5% off coupon now, right there. 35, I can't talk. I've just stumbled over myself. Anyway, it's a lightning deal, folks. Currently not, it just started. So hopefully you could jump on it. It's a great helmet. If you're looking for a budget helmet, it's fine. And people are like, well, I don't know if I want to spend, budget money on a helmet that's protecting my eyes. They don't make the sensors. The sensors are made by the same companies that make it for like tons of other people. There's been tons and tons of tests on cheap sensors versus expensive sensors. These days, they're all good. All right. So, and Yes Welder is not a no-name company. They've been around for years here by this point. They are an entry-level company, but they make solid stuff. So you'll be fine with this. All right, let's keep going here. We got Estwing. We got some real Estwing deals on some unusual stuff. We got the brass hammer here, 12-inch, indestructible handle. Sounds like a challenge if you ask me. Anyway, normally $120. They're coming down 15% off to $101 with the lanyard, by the way. If you're climbing a pole or something like that, you've got a lanyard on this. Here we got the sledgehammer and the axe combo, hatchet combo, coming in at $56.99 standard price, but we got a 5% off coupon. Anytime you get a discount on Estwing, you want to jump on it. Next up, check this out. Folding jab saw for going after that drywall and whatnot. Folding jab saw, $18 normally, $2 off coupon on that one. And then we got the big mallet here, the Dead Blow steel shot filled 53 ounce, bringing the pain, $86.98, 5% off coupon on that one. All right, and then a ball peen, this is something you don't normally see. Ball peen hammer, full polish, 32 ounces, just shy of $50, $48.69. 5% off coupon on that one. Yes, I am a fully admitted Estwing fanboy. And yes, I'm rightly pissed at what Home Depot did to them, kicking them out. I had a chance to talk to the S-Wing folks at the recent trade show, and they're hot. They feel they got done dirty by Home Depot there. It came out of the blue. Home Depot didn't talk to them. They didn't discuss anything. It wasn't like contract negotiations broke down. Just one day, Home Depot's like, yeah, it's not you, it's me, and I'm leaving you. You're moving out. So, again, I'm not thrilled with the way Home Depot handled it. I think it could have been done better. And being an American company that's almost entirely American-made tools, it's one of the first tools I bought when I got into the trades. Too long ago. Anyway, I love S-Wing hammers, and anything we could do to support that company, I'm going to do it. And I'm not paid by them. I just love S-Wing hammers. Again, another one not paid by, but I sure love their tools. We got the slotted Phillips insulated screwdriver set. Don't get zapped. Don't be a Sparky. Code at 9% off, down to $43. We've got the Weehaus impact set. Look at this. Impact set, limited time deal, 11% off, taken down to $30.98. Then next up, we got the 5-piece insulated set. It's coming off 15% off, down to $31.48. And then check this out, Vessel. So I've been talking about Vessel. I'm a huge fan of Vessel. I've said it before. I think they make fantastic stuff. I did kind of gloss over the wood handle. So they're not 100% wood. They're wood composite. So it's a plastic with wood infused in it, which I honestly thought was for the aesthetic or maybe the feel kind of stuff. Talked to Vessel at the trade show. Here's what I found out. It's engineered so that as your hand gets sweatier, it gets grippier. So the wood that's infused into it, and if anybody who's done woodworking, what happens to a nice polished piece of wood when you put water on it? Anyone? Steve? That's right. It raises the grain. So the sweatier you get, the grippier it gets. How's that for some smart tech? Anyway, we got the wood combo set here. Non-slip handle screwdriver made in Japan by Vessel, 6-piece, normally $70. On sale right now for $55.63. And then sticking with the wood grain composite, we got their 1/4-inch non-slip handle wood combo ratchet set here. 36-piece. You're getting the ratchet, the mini anvil there, the extender, the swivel, and a bunch of sockets and drivers to go with it in a nice case there from Vessel. Coming in 60% off. 60% off, down to $40.49. All right, let's jump over to Walmart. Check this out. Hyper Tough 20-inch 5-drawer rolling tool chest and cabinet combo. Definitely professional grade. Okay, that was just, I know there's some of you folks out there who are just waiting me to say something stupid and jump all over it. Gotcha on that one. It's called sarcasm. Anyway, point is, I like it because it has kind of like a little mini hutch garage thing in the middle. You can put all your chargers and stuff up there. You got your drawers up top, another little slim storage up top. Then you got the big storage down below, a couple of drawers right there. This is homeowner DIY kind of stuff, taking slightly a little bit bigger than what we used to see from like the basic Craftsman stuff. And Craftsman has totally, for years they were sitting on that $100 price point. And I knew anytime I wanted one, I could go down to Ace and get me a Craftsman set for $100. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Those days are over, as are 25-cent candy bars. So none of that's happening. This is your next best option here, and it's not a bad option there. So over at Walmart for $100, we got the Ozark Trail LED pin lights with side light on it there, coming in at $5.26. Let's talk about some outdoor power equipment. Sunjo 2-in-1 8-inch convertible pole saw here at $78 there, saving just over $51. Then we got a couple lawnmowers here. Now, we got the Greenworks 40 volt. Again, I try to recommend the 40 volt stuff. I think that's better. Unless you have a super, super tiny yard, you want to go with the 40 volt or higher when it comes to outdoor power equipment. Brushless push mower. So no self-propelled on this. Again, this is going to be small to medium-sized yards, mostly flat yards because you're pushing it, but it's going to be lighter than your average gas-powered motor. 4 amp hour battery and quick charger with that, coming in at $250. Now, the other option they have over there for $50 more is you can get the Hart version. No more features, same size. The only difference is you're going from a 4 amp hour battery to a 6 amp hour battery. And really at that point, you just want to decide, like, do I have a small yard or do I have a medium sized yard? That's what you have to be thinking there. Again, Hart, full disclosure, Hart has sent me mowers and stuff in the past, so I have a long-standing relationship with Hart. But I would be hard pressed to not go with the Greenworks for $50 less. Maybe look for another Greenworks battery sale. We talked about one last week. They go on sale all the time. That's a solid mower right there. All right, let's keep going here. We got the Yard Force. In fact, I got a whole video about Yard Force coming from at the show here coming up. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell so you see that. But with a 22-inch wide with durable line there, this is your serious weed trimmer. You're going after the big stuff with this at $350. We got the Synix gas mower for those of you stuck on gas. 125 4-cycle Briggs & Stratton there for $200 on sale. Karcher, at Karcher's website here, probably my favorite budget pressure washer, honestly. It's got the bucket, you can toss the hose and everything else in there. It's got the quick change adapters, great wheeled form factor. It's got the front step pedal right down here. You just step on it and allows you to turn it on and off easier. It doesn't fall over as much. This is a great one for $150. I gotta say, it's one of my favorite ones out there. We got over at Fasteners Inc. Again, this one's sent in by one of the viewers here. The DeWalt DCD 800 D2 20 volt max XR. This is the top of the line professional line there that DeWalt carries. This is their cordless 1/2-inch drill driver kit. You're getting 2 batteries, charger, and the bag for $129, down from $219. Husqvarna, talking about pressure washers. I actually just saw this over at Costco, but this deal's actually coming in from over at Menards, sent in by a viewer. Again, thank you so much. If you want to send in a deal, try to do it later in the week, Thursday through Sunday, because if people who send it in later on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and even sometimes on Thursday, by the time we go to do deals of the week, they've expired or they're sold out or anything like that. So try to find them later. And when you send it to me, you can send an email at red@denoftools. In the subject, put deals of the week, okay? That's going to make it easier for me to find come Monday morning as I'm trying to wake up, haven't had enough caffeine, and I'm trying to round up all these deals. I would really appreciate it, okay? But I do appreciate you guys sending us the deals. I love it when the community comes together to support each other. That's awesome. And again, over at Menards here, so you're getting $175 on the price. Their price on sale is $112.35. Plus, of course, that constant Menards 11% rebate, taking it down to just under $100. All right, Milwaukee, and this one, another deal that was sent in. Check this out. M12, and I love the M12 line. We're getting the standard, is it the 1.5? Oh, my bad. It's the 2.5 battery, the 5.0 battery, and the charger. Normally $300. Not that anyone's ever paid $300 for it, but it's coming in at $100. And that's a hell of a deal if you're in the M12 line to get that set up there for $100. All right, next up, we're over at back at Amazon here, and we got some of the bonus deals. This is the Anker Solix F2000. This is, I use the EcoFlow around the house and at the shop mostly. Those are my static go-to, and the reason is EcoFlow. Where are the wheels? The Anker Solix is I'm going out and doing stuff. If you saw my video where we did the work light, the big balloon work light, that thing is awesome. You got to go check that out. But which one did we take with us? Well, the one with wheels, of course. This thing's great. It's got the 30 amp RV plug. It's actually got the only light I've seen on any of these power stations where it's built in, where it doesn't annoy the crap out of me. It's a nice, soft diffuse light. It's actually usable. You got USB ports. You got 4 110s, 120s, whatever they are. You've got the cigarette lighter ports, and it's got the luggage style carry system. This is a great system running lithium iron phosphate batteries, LiPo 4, so you get way more recharge cycles out of it. Literally when it launched, it was a $2,000 box, and I use mine all the time. $1,400 is a jump on it now kind of deal, especially if you're looking to do some spring camping. I can use it with the RV, use it going camping, use it when we go fishing. During the summer, it pretty much lives in my truck. All right, let's keep going here. Next up, we've got some gas-powered stuff. Duramax, another one that I talked to at the show. We've got some big news coming from Duramax. We got a video coming, I got so many videos coming out. This is a big boy generator here. We're looking at dual fuel, 12,000 watt. Now that's 12,000 watts starting, of course. Normally this thing is a $1,400 box. We're coming in at just under $1,100. That's a lot of power there. Now we got Westinghouse. It's dual fuel. It's electric start. It's a little bit more refined. You're coming in at 12,500 peak watts there, and it's coming in at $1,000. Next up after that, we got Power Smart. This is a lot of power for the money. You're on the budget end, okay? The Westinghouse is near the higher end. Duramax is just under that. We're looking at the Power Smart here, which is going to be in your budget realm, 4,400 watt gas generator, single gas, coming in at $370. That's a lot of juice there for that much money. And then we got their little portable 2350 watt. This is your enclosed super quiet inverter generator. It's going to get you that clean power. It's going to be whisper quiet, coming in at normally $620. You're saving almost $300 at $319.69. All right, and let's talk quick. We'll talk about some barbecues. I did a test with these a while ago. If you're just doing burgers and dogs and you're on a budget, this is a nice little barbecue. You get 3 burners, so you can even do indirect cooking with this if you want. Turn 2 of them off, turn 1 up on max, put the food on the other side. I've done pork loins with this kind of thing just to test it. I thought it was delicious. For under $100, that's a great deal there for a bargain grill. All right, next up, let's talk about some outdoor seating. I tell you, I'm really critical. If you've been around, if you've been around, you know how this stuff gets under my skin. But this ain't bad. All right, look at this. You're getting a sectional couch with 3-foot stools and a table. This is a 7-piece. Was it sofa rattan wicker? Is it rattan or wicker? Because anyway, it's plastic, so it's going to last just fine. Coming in at $550. That is a solid deal on that. Now, if that's too much, you want something bargain basement, you just want to throw some chairs out by the pool. Look at this Mainstay over at Walmart, just 109, just under 110. You're going to get a table, you're going to get an umbrella, 4 folding chairs. You can sit out next to the pool, relax, watch the kids. You don't have a pool? We can fix that. The Funsicle. Who comes up with these names? The Funsicle. 18-foot Crystal View Oasis designer pool. By designer, they at least made the outside of it look kind of cool. And look, there's even windows in it, which is nice because now I can see my kids trying to drown each other, and I appreciate that. Ages 6 and up. Basically, it's an 18-foot pool by, I can't remember how high it was, but I remember thinking it was like usable, like it was an actually deep enough pool. So 18 by 48 inches deep. Comes with a filter system, the whole 9 yards. You can get all the kids in it. You can see what's going on, jet system, everything else. I had a pool very much like this when we lived in Newman, and we had a great time in it. It was a fabulous time with the kids. Just check your local zoning laws. A lot of places these days require a permit. Of course, I'm also of the permission over forgiveness over permission kind of thing when it comes to that sort of thing. But that's just me. You roll the bones how you want to do it. All right. Anyway. That's it. That's all the deals we got for you today. Let me know what you think was the hot deal. Put it down in the comments. If I missed one, put that one down in the comments also. And while you're down there again, I'm going to ask, don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.